Hey guys, TNF Disney G&E Fan 2009 back again. It's the 1st of October, and you know what that means? It's the spooky time of the year, All Hallows Eve. Yep, the Halloween season is once again upon us, and you know what that means? Timothy is coming back to send yous all to the graveyard. But we're not talking about Timothy today, because today I've got a really nice looking custom that I think I want you guys to see. It is this. This is my custom motorized all engines go duck. Why did I make this? Well, for a couple of reasons. Number one, they never made an all engines go motorized version of duck. Number two, the All Engines Go merchandise is being discontinued. And number three, because in Sewed All Sings Together, Duck is supposed to be a big engine like the same size as the tender engines. So I thought I'd make a most accurate All Engines Go Duck model for myself and to show you guys. So let's take a look at this duck and see how I made it. Well, for the body, I used a 2025 Moterized / Truckbuster 4 duck. I gave him a red running board, because if you look closely in Duck's first shot, where he's going under the Sewed suspension bridge, he actually has a red running board. I obviously gave him the paper lamp, because I do that with like all of my All Engines Go models, although I have now switched to doing card instead of paper because it's stronger. The face is from the push-along duck, the All Engines Go push-along duck. The whistle and chassis and coupling are from the All Engines Go Donald, who didn't return into the show, neither did Douglas. I did silver Sharpie on the back for the lamp detail there. I could have used paint, but the paint I was using for it has unfortunately run out. And that's like pretty much it on how I made this model. So that's I think it's sorry guys, this video isn't properly scripted. Oh yeah, I've got to mention, I did the silver bar around, the hand railing around the face in silver Sharpie, just so it can match up a little bit more to the detailing on the side. Honestly, I think the details, the printing details on the sides of this duck are more accurate to the All Engines Go version than the CGI series. I don't know why, but it's just, We'll talk a little bit more about that detail once we get into comparisons. I gave the wheel detailing to this model. Oh, if the camera decides to focus. Come on, focus on Duck's wheels. There we go. I did the wheel detailing with Sharpie, because usually what I do to my All Engines Go models is I give them wheel detailing to make them more accurate to the shading that is in the show. Duck is a black-wheeled engine, although his prototype depicts him with yellow wheels. This is more for the final design that was seen in Sewed All Sings Together. I did the buffers in black Sharpie as well. They're a little bit sloppy on the front buffers, but that is okay. And I even went ahead and did green for the irises on the All Legends Go push-along face, because the prototype of Duck features him having yellow eyes, similar to Kana, and in Sewed All Sings Together they appear more greenish-greyish, They're supposed to be a light grey, but I couldn't really get it accurate enough, so I decided to go ahead and make them green instead. I mean, Percy has green eyes in All Legends Go, so why can't Duck have them? He's a green tank engine as well. And the camera does not want to focus. There we go, there we go. I've clearly done that. I've done that. It's not in Sharpie. I did them in those alcohol pens. I did them in alcohol pen. Same with the green on where the card is for the lamp. I did Tipex on the back of the lamp to make sure it wasn't double-sided, because I use red card when I'm doing the lamps, because most of them have a red running board. But Duck has this lamp on that box there and not the running board. While I was attaching the whistle, you can see I've got a little hole because I drilled a hole to put the whistle down. It's a bit big because the All Legends Go motorized whistles are big, and it's not in scale, but that I don't really mind that because the whistles on the All Legends Go motorized engines are sort of inaccurate on some models. And as you can see, I did the whistle hole detailing on the whistle. I do that with all of my All Legends Go models. This model works, but I had to take the chassis apart, not only to do the wheels, but to add the back coupling, which was on Donald. What do you guys think of this custom of All Engines Go Duck? You guys might want to let me know in the comments what you think. Oh, and also, as for the running board, how I got it red, I used red paint pen. I use paint pen to do the running board on most of my models. For reasons. I don't really want to go over them fully, but it's just, I mean, it's cheap and it's when it works. How I got it on there is I put Duck in hot water, well, the top shell, removed the running board from the boiler and cab, and I started going to town with this running board, just spreading the red paint from the paint pen all over it. And then I took it back together and super glued it on. As you can see, it's kind of messed up a little bit there on the back of the cab, but it doesn't look too bad. There's a little bit of a crack there on the handrail because I had to literally destroy the original CGI face. I super glued the All Legends Go face on there to make sure that it wouldn't break, and it hasn't broken. Although, as you can, if you look really closely, there is a tiny gap. But that's not a huge problem, at least. So yeah, that's how I made this model of Duck. And now, we're going to have a look at comparisons to the models that the other two Duck models, and also potentially the All Legends Go Donald. Sorry the camera's a bit wobbly. Just thought I'd just get this video out quick. Before we get onto the Ducks, here is my All Legends Go Donald. This is the first time you guys have seen him. And basically, how I got the whistle on there was, I took the whistle from this model, I unscrewed it, I took it off, and I had to like sand a little bit of it down so I could super glue it onto here. As you can see, the detailing on the hole for the whistle is peeling off on Duck, but it looks good on Donald. I gave Donald very similar detailing, but instead of black on the wheels and grey for the triangles, it's Uno reverse, because Donald has a slightly different coloured on his. Oh, and also I gave my Donald cab windows. They're really big though, but they do work. I did it on both sides. So now we can have a look at the two Duck models that I made using to make the All Legends Go custom. Here is the 2025 Moterized duck. This is my personal one. I have customized this model as well to make him accurate to the CGI series. I gave him a Hit Toy Company Thomas lamp. I gave him very similar detailing to the back bunker, Tipex for this lamp, and I gave him gold Sharpie for his whistle. The sticker's a little bit worn there because this was actually kind of a factory error because they didn't stick the sticker on properly. I was lucky to have this one in good condition already, but that's not a huge problem for me personally. This model does work. As you can clearly see, he's even got the side rods on there because, you know, it's CGI based. If we turn these guys to the side, you can clearly see that I have messed up on the detailing there. Why is the 8 so tiny on this model? I have no idea. But it looks more similar to the All Legends Go design with the tiny 8. That's like the only thing on the CGI model that screams All Legends Go. Which is another reason why I chose to use this body. And also because the All Legends Go chassis are interchangeable with the new CGI ones. That's what the back looks like on both of them. And the other side. Oh, and back to the front. The CGI face is a lot bigger than the All Legends Go one, obviously, because the All Legends Go one is a push-along face. But it's the only toy of Duck in the All Legends Go range. So there was nothing I could have done about that. Speaking of All Legends Go, here is my All Legends Go push-along duck. This is my first one. I found it at the Sunderland Hilton Retail Park Smith's Toy Superstores. It was the only Smith's I could find duck in the All Legends Go design. I did customize this duck as well, with the exact same details. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that, guys. As you can see, he's got red running board, pitted buffers. He's got Salty's wheels, because they're a lot more accurate. I gave him the lamp as well. I gave him handrail around the front. Rivets, whistle detail, cab windows, etc, etc. As you can see, the GWR and the 8 are a lot more bigger than how he actually appears in the show. But yet again, this was based on a prototype duck, so there's that. And I even gave him the back lamp as well. So, let's take a look at these guys on the side. Which of the All Legends Go ducks do you prefer? Honestly, I actually prefer the custom a little bit better, you know, because Duck is supposed to be a big engine compared to the child characters, the child tank engines, basically. Size of Thomas, size of an adult character. As you can see, I did the same eye detailing on my personal duck, although it's coming off a little bit on him. The exact same eye detailing I've done on the custom. So that pretty much concludes this video, guys. What do you guys think of my All Engines Go Moterized Trackmaster Duck Custom? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Let's just hope you don't go the wrong way. Stay on the Great Western Railway, guys!